Hi guys, my good name is Maya Warera and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. And today's episode tumeamua we just shoot it from outside. There's a lot of noise, but I have put on my noise cancellation through my phone, and I'm hoping tutasikizana. So in today's topic, kama venye mmeona in the title, today's topic is about motherhood. And in as much I have not been in this hood for a long time, I've been here for like 6 months now. 6 months yesterday actually. And I want to share my experiences and and how motherhood is so far. So I'd first start by saying that motherhood is a roller coaster of emotions, of activities. It's like a beehive of activities, and it's one of the most awesome experiences, and it's also somehow one of the most traumatizing experiences, especially if you're a first time mom. I said it. People always sugarcoat it, but I'm here to give you the facts about how it is. But this is just my story. So welcome. Feel free to comment about your experiences so far in motherhood, to every mom out there or every dad out there that is fatherhood, and to the new moms who are gonna join us very soon. Maybe you'll catch some tips you'll catch something. You'll get to know motherhood through the comment section and through this vlog. So to start with, I'd like to reveal the gender of my baby, because I don't think it will be possible for me to give you guys the story if you don't know the gender. It will be so hard. So I delivered a very beautiful, bouncing baby girl, and she has the greatest personality so far. Her personality is so big considering she's 6 months, and she's so awesome. She's so hyper, and amongst so many other things. So motherhood, yes. Motherhood. Before I was a mom, I couldn't tell that this is how motherhood is. I'd want to start by apologizing to all my friends and to everyone that I know that is a mom, because I feel like I wasn't there for you guys. Now that I'm here, I feel like my view on moms was so different until I became one. So I am sorry I have not been there to help you guys emotionally, physically, mentally. I had checked out, but since I'm here, and to all my friends who are about to be moms, if I have the time, if I am able, I'll be showing up for you guys. That's the number one thing about motherhood. It's that let's not start with the negative stuff yet. This is so sweet to just start with the negatives. So the first experience I had with motherhood is when my baby was placed on my chest. After I delivered her, the nurse just put her on my chest and she told me, shikilia mtoto wako vizuri, anaruka sana. She said, hold your baby tightly because she's so jumpy. I remember after I got her, she was placed next to some other newborn kid, but mine was kicking a lot, like the way she would in the tummy when I was pregnant. So she had to be brought to me. So that was the first experience of motherhood. I got to hold her, and I wouldn't say that most moms say that I felt that I loved my child immediately. I felt like I felt the love, yani what mapenzi hawajai feel before, you feel me. But as for me, I think I was in shock. My body was still in shock because I had just experienced a 15-hour labor, and the whatever to the giving birth was so new to me, considering I'm a first time mom. And when she was placed here, I don't think my mind registered. So that was my first experience of motherhood. But that night when I was alone, I remember when the nurses were making their rounds, and they came and they were like, "Haujalala hii time yote? Why you not asleep yet? Why have you not slept?" And I'm like, I keep looking at my baby, and I keep and it was just, I don't know, I was so, I can't explain it really, I can't put it into words, but I was so in awe and shocked at the same time, because I was looking at her, she's sleeping and everything, but I can't even imagine that it's, I can't begin to imagine that she's mine. I can't even contemplate on the fact that I just gave birth. I just went all through all that, and I have my baby girl in my arms. I used to feel her in my tummy, and now she's here. So that was some of that's those are some of the experiences I can relate to as a mom during the first hours. But yeah, it was such an awesome experience, considering alitoka kwa tumbo and now she was there with me. Another thing about motherhood is that I came to realize that I should really follow my instincts as a mom. That's why they are there. My first experience with following my instincts was when my baby was I think 2 weeks. No, she was 9 days old. Yeah, and her navel was kind of having a problem, and my mom instincts just kicked in, and they were like, just take the baby to the hospital, take the baby to the hospital. But I kept asking around. I'm like, mtoto ako hivi na hivi na hivi, is it okay, is it okay that my child is going through this, is it okay that and I show these experiences. And I remember them telling me that yeah, ni kawaida, hata sisi tulipitia hapo, ni kawaida, it's okay, ni kawaida. And my battery is about to die. Let me just change the batteries. Yeah, so I kept asking on advice, and they kept telling me that ni kawaida, it's so normal, it's so normal, we have been there, we have experienced that. But I just listened to my gut, my mom gut, and I took my baby. I didn't even tell a soul. I took my baby, and we took an Uber to Kenda. I was not yet healed at that moment. My baby was like so small at that moment. So we took an Uber and we went to the hospital. And upon arriving, the doctor was like, nipo hivyo umekuja cause nipo hivyo umekuja cause mtoto hayuko poa. Like, that's why I keep telling new moms, that's why I keep telling each and every mom that just follow your mom gut. You don't have to ask about everything. Of course, there's that the fact that you don't know everything, but there's also this other say that Mungu alikupea your mom gut for a reason. Yeah, so yeah, that's another thing I got to experience as a mom, that I should always follow my mom gut, because it's always right 99% of the time. And another thing about motherhood, so this is what I wanted to start with, but nikasema no, let it be the third point, or na huko hivyo. I'm outside, so the noise is wild, uncontrollable. So yeah, another thing I got to experience as a mom I keep on experiencing it, is the loneliness that comes with motherhood is on another level. I don't know if other moms experience it, but you're in your headspace a lot as a mom. You're physically there, people are surrounding you, you're not alone like most of the time. Whichever time you want to be alone, you get to be alone, but mentally you checked out. That's why the first 3 months, it's real. I didn't even know, like I knew it's a thing, I kept hearing about it, but it was just like by the way, but once I became a mom, I experienced postpartum depression. It's a thing, guys. Please check on your mom friends, sana sana those who are between the first to the fourth month. Yeah, check on your friends, be there for your friends, because it's a thing. You just mentally check out for some reason, because you're new into all this motherhood thing. Your baby is new to you, you don't have a clue about what you're doing, you just keep on googling everything, and it's a trial and error thing. So yeah, I'd say that there's a lot of yeah. And then the other thing about motherhood is that some of your friends check out. It's okay. I'm not even complaining about it, but some of your friends check out. But the other thing that really got to me was some of your friends step up. They really do. They really do. They step up on another level that you're just like, wow. And they love your child just the way you love your child, and it takes you aback, because you're like, okay, I thought we were friends, but I didn't know that you'd love my kid this much. So shout out to the friends that are here for me. I love you so much. So please check on your friends who are sana sana first time moms. I'm not specifying it should be on first time moms alone, but check on your friends. I had listed these things. I had to write them down, because another thing that comes with motherhood is you get the mom brain. I heard a lot about this, but now I'm experiencing it. And for those who don't know what a mom brain is that you forget literally everything within a split of a second. You forget everything. I have it. That's why I have written these points down, because I don't trust my brain at this point. I really don't. I think it's the fact that tunagawia watoto wetu akili zetu. Yeah, another funny thing I experienced when I was a new mom into motherhood, was that it didn't quite register that everywhere I went I had to take my baby girl with me. So the first time I got out of the house, when I was alone, that is, before I used to receive everything in my home. Everything was being brought to me. Everything, literally everything. I used not to get out of the house. But the first time I got out of the house, I don't quite remember what I was going for, but I was going to the shop. And I looked at her and I'm like, yani, lazima nikubebe tukienda kwa duka. I have to carry you everywhere I go. I was going to the shop, but I can't leave you. I don't care if you're sleeping. I don't care if you're awake, but we must go. There's that guilt that comes with motherhood, that huwezi itikia kuacha mtoto wako. You just can't leave your child alone. So yeah, I looked at her and I'm like, okay, I have to go with you. So I was so used to being alone, but after the child came, I was going everywhere with my baby girl, and the first few weeks were so weird. And I remember I used not to want to go anywhere, because I'm like, I have to carry my child. So no, nilikuwa tumana literally everything, so that I don't have to get out of the house. But once nilianza kutoka na and I got used to it, it is so awesome. But wow, akianza kuwa wazito, it's something else. Yeah, oh my god, the weather is so beautiful today. So another thing that I really love about motherhood is that when I'm out there, I carry my baby girl on a carrier. So when we're out and I spot other young moms, it's usually an hour moment. We look at each other like we're saying, I'm proud of you, you're doing it. And we look at each other and we smile. We are there for each other, and it's so awesome, kwa sababu wow, okay. And then you see them and you're like, kumbe I'm not alone in this. We are very, tuko wengi sana as young moms. We're so many out there. And when I go out with my baby girl and I see other moms out there, I'm usually so happy, and I'm usually in an awe moment. And then they are so beautiful and they dress up so nicely, and they're usually so sharp, and their children are also dressed up so nicely. So it's such an awesome experience. So kunje tuko na mbuzi kwa compound, just in case you hear goat noises. And then another thing that kinda irritates me kidogo is that you can't really wear all your clothes. I have so many cute outfits that I just have to put away for the moment, kwa sababu you only wear breastfeeding clothes which are suitable for breastfeeding. You just can't wear any cloth. You have to consider, is this dress suitable for breastfeeding? Can I breastfeed my baby girl in this? Because I remember this first time we were going for a wedding. That was our first wedding. I had to go buy a dress because I had nothing to wear, and I didn't want to wear jeans. I didn't want to wear official, so I had to go buy a dress. You can imagine. And then another thing I am experiencing in motherhood is when I'm out there with my baby and I get stared at a lot. I think people see me as so young to be having a child right now. I think in their heads they are judging me. I can literally see it, and they're like, this is my thinking. Maybe some of them are like, I think you're not supposed to be having a child. You're so young. So yeah, I see it a lot kwa sababu you get stared at a lot, and I can't quite tell if some stares are negative, of course. You can't miss it, but some are like wanakuadmire. Yeah. So this other thing about motherhood yenye ilini swipe off my feet is that you have to adapt to a new routine, guys. I was so used to kwanza when I was in my third trimester. I used to wake up at 12 noon every day at 12 noon, and I used to sleep a lot. So you can imagine from sleeping from waking up at 12 noon to maybe 6 in the morning. So that really takes a shift on you. That took a shift on me kwa sababu it was so hard adjusting, and you can't just ignore when your baby cries or when your baby needs you. And then another thing that nimekumbuka out of the blues. Another thing, when I was a new mom, gosh, I used to be so afraid of killing my baby. I remember the first night I didn't sleep kwa sababu the doctor told us that you look after your child after every 2 hours, after every 1.5 hours. You have to keep breastfeeding her. So now they sleep a lot. They can even sleep and die. Literally, they can. So I was so anxious. I didn't sleep. I slept like 2 hours only, and your sleep, 2 hours, it was just so light. I was literally awake. I didn't even like sleep full time benye nafaa. So I was waking up a lot to check up on her. I used to turn a lot, and I didn't even want to sleep on her on the same bed because I was afraid of killing her, of rolling on her. So yeah, that's something else that was so, oh my god, it was so terrifying. Gosh. Yeah, so I used to set an alarm. I didn't even want to miss it. I used to set an alarm after every 2 hours. After every 2 hours, I need to wake up and check on my baby girl, to feed her, to burp her, to check if she's soiled herself, if she's pooped herself. Yeah, so it was, wow, it was a game changer, that one. It was. So about that loneliness that comes with motherhood, I'd advise you guys to get out of the house. When you're a mom and you're in the house a lot, you kind of get depressed. And I learned the hard lesson. I learned this hard lesson the hard way. So please, if you're a new mom, as for me, I coped with postpartum depression. I didn't go through CS, so I used to take a lot of walks during the first 4 months. Cause babu, when you're in the house a lot, you get bored easily, you get depressed easily. But when you're outside, you see people, you interact with nature, the breeze and everything. So yeah, there's that. When you're in the house, unaweza chizi, utachizi msee, ukikaa kwa nyumba unaweza chizi. So get out of there, get some vitamin D from the sunshine. We used to when I bask the baby, also I used to bask myself. And when you're in the house, so that you can feel good, when you're in the house a lot and you're a mom, you just look shady. You just look shoddy like most of the time. So what I used to do so that I can feel good about myself, I used to shower. I used to try and shower every day. Yeah, when the kid is new, when the kid is a newborn, she slept a lot. So I used to take advantage and shower every day and make myself feel good about myself. I used to want to feel good about myself, so I used to shower every day to avoid depression, to avoid my self-esteem going low, to avoid looking shoddy. Yeah, and I used to tell my baby that nimekuoshea nyonyo. Yeah, so that she can have fresh, oh my goodness, so that she can have fresh nyonyos to suck on, breasts to suck on. I used to tell her that mami amekuosha nyonyo, mami yako amekuosha nyonyo, so that also encouraged me to shower every day, so that my baby can have breasts which are fresh to feed on. Yeah. So I'd advise any other mom sana sana the new moms between 1 to 4 months go on walks. Until now, right now we are at my shosho's place. We come here at least 2 times a week so that we can get out of the house. And if you can find something to do when you're in the house, I choose this to do vlogs, but find something to do when you're in the house. Find a skill that you can do when you're in the house, that you can develop yourself when you're in the house, kwa sababu yeah. These are just some of the higher moments I have to say about motherhood. I don't want to complain. I am not complaining about it. It's an adventure. It's an adventure in itself, and yeah. So I'm yet to learn so much. I am open to learn so much in raising my baby girl, and I am in my young mom era so far, and I am putting all my best in it so that my baby girl can grow up in a loving environment with a loving and nurturing mom. And yeah, I want her to have the best. I want her to experience the best. I want her to be hard. I want this to be good for us. I want this to be something which is awesome for both of us. So I am here to give my best in motherhood, and my best can be 99% today, 1% tomorrow, if that is all I have to give. But I am here to experience. But then one thing about motherhood, you just have to experience each day at a time. Don't rush it. And I took one day at a time when it came to motherhood. It was so challenging, but once I just started dividing my week into threes, my days into literally like an hour. It was so easier on me, and I had to let go of some things, and I had to stop putting myself through too much pressure. And yeah, that was the best thing I did for myself back then. And find something that helps you develop your skills when you're still in the house. So the first 3 months, the baby sleeps a lot, and you have a lot of time then. And another thing I'd advise moms to do is shower every day. It clears your head. If you can, 2 times in a day. I won't lie to you, I only shower once in a day, which is okay. And my mom tells me it is not, but it is okay, mom. It's okay for you to shower once in a day, kwa sababu in motherhood unaweza pata you don't even have that time to shower every day. Yani in a day you can lack time for yourself, because mtoto akilala you have so many things to do, so many things, but prioritize eating above all things. Take your meals and take them seriously, because that's where your breast milk is coming from. Yeah, so guys, that is my experience so far, and this is the journey I have been going through for the last 6 months, and I'm in my young mom era. And yeah, thank you guys for welcoming me into motherhood. I have seen your comments. I have given them a big thumbs up. So please subscribe to my channel, and please go and subscribe to my channel, because you're giving me the support that I need. You're giving me the morale to keep pushing as a mom, to keep finding time as a mom, to post content over here, and to develop my skills as a content creator. So please subscribe to my channel, give my videos a big thumbs up, guys, and let me see you in the next episode. And we shall go through this thing called motherhood, this hood called motherhood, as a team, guys. So thank you for your time, and see you in the next episode, loves. Bye.